This is Tammy with Flippin Furniture. I'm not wearing makeup. I've told him to quit filming, not be filming my face, but he's not listening. But anywho, hopefully he's going to get in here and we are going to show you how I am redoing my, and there you can see where what is already done. And hopefully Courtney is sending out text alerts as we speak. But I'm going to go ahead and say all this real quick. First of all, I cleaned with the TSP alternative. And you basically mix half this and half water. And cleaned it all really good. And then I used Ultra Grip for a primer for the paint to stick to. And then I painted 2 coats of Raw Silk by Fusion. Then what I'm using is Fusion's stain and finishing oil all in one on my little bitty chip brush. So I'm just gonna get started if my cameraman will get up in here. Yeah, I gotta put more on there. That's not too bad. I'm about out of. There we go. So I am essentially just taking this little crappy little chip brush with the stain and finishing oil on it and going over it. Is it perfect? No. But do I love it? Yes. You can see it's going over in places and I love that. It's giving it more of that grungy, antique-y look that I love so much. Okay, it's about time for me to get a little bit more on my brush, I think. Oh, we're getting there. Okay, I'm just gonna get a tiny bit out of the rim here and wipe it off on my brush. You want most of it off, and then go lightly until you figure out how much you have on there. Yeah, I've got plenty on there. And then I'm just dragging it across there. I've still got plenty on there, so I'm trying to go light. And this was the plastic, I call it plastic, that looks like the old vintage ceiling tiles. This is my kitchen backsplash that I still absolutely loved. But it was too fancy, it was too shiny, it just, I'm not the same person I was when we remodeled the kitchen, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, and today it's happening. Most of it's done, but I wanted to, I was getting so many questions. I wanted to come on and show you, because this is a lot easier to show you than try to write it all out. Am I saying anything?
I swiped it over to the right, so.
Oh.
Diane Dunkelman said hi, Tammy.
Hey, Diane. How are you? Don't mind that I have all these outlet covers to put back on yet tonight. Okay, I am loving it.
Kelsey said, of course, can't watch. Crying face.
Can't what?
Watch.
She can't watch?
Vicky Morrow said, love it.
I do too. Like I said, I've wanted to do this for quite some time.
It actually, I just got back in the house, and when I left, it was just all white.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like,
he was not loving it.
I didn't say much, but it looks really, it looks really nice now. It looks better in person than it does on here.
I'm going to reload a little bit here. Oh, that's way more than I need.
Am I missing some comments?
You really want to take about 90% of it off. It takes so little.
Kim Doyle said, looks fabulous.
Thank you.
Diane Dunkelman said, was there a part 1 that I missed?
Yeah, but it's really not worth watching. I don't like the way I did that, so I just took a little bit of it off. It was me trying to do it with my tripod or whatever, and I just could not get up close and personal enough. I couldn't get an angle. So this is actually the better one. I should actually just delete the other one, honestly.
Kathy said, I love it, Tammy. Lori Cochran said,
Hey, Lori.
what was the base color?
The base color is raw silk. I don't know if I'm in camera or not. But, yeah. And it's just a country white, and it seems to match my country white wall up above perfectly. So I am just tickled as can be.
Okay, Christina said, if you get too much brown, how do you remove? Paint white and start over?
Yes, you can. Or maybe you posted this before I just did it. I just take it like a baby wipe or something and wipe it back. And then if you still don't like it, then you can go to the effort of repainting it. But yeah, I don't think that was even a baby wipe. I think it was just a wet paper towel that I picked up to wipe it back because I had gotten a little overzealous there.
Lori said she missed part 1.
She what?
Missed part 1.
Don't even mess with part 1. It was just me trying to video by myself, and I could not get the angle right at all. So I couldn't get very close, and I tried to zoom. Like I said, I should honestly just delete it because part 1 is not worth seeing. Don't waste your time. Okay. We've got a little bit more. We'll keep going here if Greg wants to keep asking questions for me. Don't look at my range hood. Tell me how to clean underneath there. It's disgusting.
Diane said, so pretty.
It is definitely.
How would you clean it?
You should be able. This is Fusion Mineral Paint. I would let it cure for a full month, and then you should just be able to wipe it down with, a wet rag. I wouldn't use a harsh cleaner, but yeah, you should be able to just wash it after it has time to cure. Like right now, if you tried to wash it, there's a good chance you might start washing some off. You'd have to scrub pretty hard because this stuff starts drying and curing so quick. But, yeah, you should just be able to wash it. We'll find out. Time will tell. Ugh, look at that nasty, or don't look at that nasty little cord there.
Heather Rampley Style said, love it.
Thanks, Heather, from the other room.
May said, looks great. Do you put a sealer on after?
I am not going to. It's Fusion Mineral Paint. It has a built-in primer, but I still did use a primer. Actually, more like it's a primer, but it's also got gription, trying to figure out how to say that. It's got some gription to it so that your paint can stick, because it was obviously I got real heavy. Let me grab my baby wipes.
And I can't zoom in on your phone. It won't let me zoom.
Well, just get closer then. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe that off. Now I'm gonna let it dry a little bit before I try to go back on there. Actually, I think I'll dry with that part of the paper towel. So I'm gonna be ready for that part pretty quick. What was I saying? Oh, no, not to seal it because it's got a built-in top coat also. You can seal it if you want to. They have a sealer, but for me, this wouldn't be a high traffic area, so I would not seal it. I'm getting a little sloppy there.
They're doing good, Kathy.
She asked about the cat?
Yeah. You tell her they got out?
I told everybody.
That was quite a day.
That was a nightmare. That is the stuff nightmares are made of, I would think.
Just on 6:30 in the morning, starting out with a phone call, and I don't hear no calves bawling when I see the neighbors calling me. And I knew right away something was wrong.
It's not a good start to the day. But by 6:30 that night, you had them all back, and that's just amazing to me.
Those are the days from hell. It was. There was 59 head. There's 62 we weaned. There was 3 in the barn. The other 59 were everywhere. We just kept collecting them 1, 2 at a time, 5 at a time. It was a hot, humid day, but it all worked out. But I don't want to do that too many more times.
And there again, that one, it's a little heavy.
Valerie Kreider, I hope I'm saying that right. I'll be doing this. I've been looking for something.
Yeah. Good. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, and I have company coming the end of August. So it is happening now.
What is the material of that backsplash?
It is like a plastic. I did post the before picture. If you look on my page, you'll see the before.
Kind of like was copper kind of looking, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was bronze, but it,
Bronze.
made, from Menards that a lot of people had. You could get them in silver and like pewter and I don't even know what all. I didn't even know they were a thing until I got them, and then I started seeing everybody had them. So I love them. I still love mine, but it's just too fancy for my style these days. What are you laughing at?
Well, hey there, Richard. Good to see you.
I don't know why. What is that from? Tommy Boy?
Carla's up here.
Hey, Carla. Okay. I did not get all that off, did I? Which actually, there's a bread box that sits here. So, actually, that's really good if I can wash that hard and it didn't come off. Because it's only been on there maybe an hour, the second coat. I gotta get more on my brush.
Patsy said, watching you, it looks great. Patsy
Thank
and Lauren.
Thanks, Patsy. Okay. I'm just going to kind of look and make sure I've touched everything like I want to. And then I am done, and I can put outlets back on and everything back and...
Eat supper.
Yeah, get something to eat. So, that's it. That's how I did it.